How are you?
Wave, Maya. Wave.
Hello. If not, I'll leave it for a minute.
Sir? Hello.
Yes.
Hey, can I have that little blue bag?
Yes, my darling.
Oh, I went to the midwife this morning. Oh, yeah.
And she pissed her off really badly.
She tried to
Yes, this is my best friend. This is my best friend, Maya. Meet Maya. Say hi, Maya. Yes. Stick her tongue out. Stick her tongue out to him. That's it. Just walk. There. She's a poll tax demonstrator here at the criminal.
The local people seem to get on quite well and like us. The police don't mind us being here. The park keepers don't mind us being here. It's just some official at the council who wants to get rid of gypsies and get them out of his borough. We've had this for a whole year. Little Maya here, she's been evicted 6 times since she was born, and she's only 9 months. We've been persecuted by councils, we've been harassed by councils. We've had private landowners who don't mind us being on their land, but no, the council come along and bully them and drive us out the borough. If it ain't cultural cleansing, I don't know what it is. Well, I'm sure the council's got loads of derelict premises. Richmond Council, for instance, there's Twickenham swimming pool. Nobody knows what to do with it. It'll make an ideal site for us to do our thing, art space, life space. We've got all these talents and just nowhere to be allowed to use them. We're just hounded from place to place, and it just don't stop. It just goes on and on. Surely some council somewhere will let us use derelict property to do something creative and constructive. There is an Agenda 21 that all councils are supposed to be implementing. There's a directive from the Rio Conference, World Conference, and it says that places should be set aside for alternative lifestyles to be lived. So what's wrong with us doing it? What's wrong with us working for the council? It won't even cost them anything. They won't even have to budget it. Riots last night, the night before last. It was a peaceful demonstration, and I didn't actually go because I can't cope with that amount of people. But my next door neighbour went, and he said the police were very intimidating from the moment you got off the train. He said that they closed the station that people were supposed to meet at. You had to get off at the next station and then walk a gauntlet through all these armour-plated horses and armour-plated people and riot vans and water cannons, and him and his children found it very intimidating. And then the march was peaceful, and who knows what happened? Who knows if it was an hardcore of anarchists, or who knows if it was the police? But the point is, it could have been less firmly policed. Go on, away you go. Get away from the baby. People have been shoved around for too long. You know, the Conservative government, what they're looking for is a situation where everything that isn't forbidden is compulsory, and everything that isn't compulsory is forbidden. And they can't do it. It's impossible. You can't treat people like that. There will be revolution. If they carry on like that, there will be revolution. There'll be more riots, much more riots. They've got to stop and think and try and work out a solution to all these problems. Where are they going to put all the squatters when they evict them? Where are they going to go? Live in cardboard boxes on the street? That's not going to be legal either. There is going to be nowhere for people to go. What are they going to do? Vanish? Well, really, it's cultural cleansing. It's a valid minority. Gypsies are protected under law as an ethnic minority, and travellers and so on and so forth. And it is cultural cleansing. They just drive us from place to place. They tell us the criteria for sites is not near residential properties. We don't want travellers living with ordinary people. Not near industrial properties because there'll be thieving. There is nowhere. They got no idea where to put us. But all we need is little patches of land. We're not bad people. We're law-abiding families here. And sure, there's bad travellers, but they're criminals, and the police should catch them as criminals. They can't stop all travellers because of a few criminals. It's like banning football because there's football hooligans. It just doesn't make sense.